I see you.
Say what? Good news. Say what? Good news.
There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Bonnie D. This is Say What Good News, July 30th. The Bonnie D, except no substitutes. Let's see what she has to say. I know, it gets funny sometimes. Let's see what she has to say. Is she hiding in the I think she's at the beach today with our friend Carol. Let's see what she's got to say. Okay, in 2016, on this date, Reaching for the Stars, that's our theme today. Jack White's Third Man Records propelled a special turntable and a vinyl 45 RPM record. Remember those? I had boxes of those. Into space by a high altitude balloon that reached up to 94,000 feet. It was called the Icarus Craft, and it played a song called A Glorious Dawn that was co-created by the composer John D. Boswell and the scientist Carl Sagan. How about that? Let's look at some Starlight, Star Bright. Did you know before fame, Sylvester Stallone was so poor he sold his dog Butkus for 50 bucks? Then he sold his Rocky script, got a lot of money, and bought back Butkus. That's interesting alliteration. For $3,000, they were both in the movie Rocky. Before fame, Madonna worked at Dunkin' Donuts and she was fired because she squirted jelly on a customer. So much for jelly donuts. Before fame, the Beatles were rejected in 1962 by the boss of Decca Records who said guitar groups are on the way out. And before fame, Natalie Portman was, I think, a scientific genius. Her high school paper, A Simple Method to Demonstrate the Enzymatic Production of Hydrogen from Sugar, was published in the Journal of Chemical Education. And at Harvard, she co-authored the paper called Frontal Lobe Activation During Object Permanence, Data from Near-Infrared Spectroscopy. I deserve a medal for just saying that. There you go. Harrison Ford, before fame, he learned woodworking from the library, and he was a carpenter and a furniture builder. He remodeled the recording studio for Sergio Mendes. He was installing a door at Francis Ford Coppola's house, and who was there? George Lucas, and they talked. And what do you know? Harrison Ford's career as an actor took over and he became a star. He got a lead role in American Graffiti and eventually he played Han Solo in the Star Wars. And he said, I had money for tools, but no money for materials. I was just trying to put food on the table for my family. I was taking acting jobs and being a carpenter helped me choose the right one. So much for you. There he is in his MrSawdust.com. And now let's do birthdays. Paul Anka. Oh, please, Diana. Sorry, Bob. He's 85 today. Canadian, wonderful composer and singer. Schwarzenegger, Arnold, former California governor, 79. Lawrence Fishburne, he was in The Matrix and so many movies. 65. Lisa Kudrow played the ditzy Phoebe on Friends and a lot of movies. 63. And Christopher Nolan, director of The Dark Knight and so much more, is 56. The Teddy, my Teddy friends are at the beach. Bob, it's Chili Dog Day. I hope you like them. It's Cheesecake Day. I'd have that for dinner instead. Share a Hug Day. I'll hug all of you virtually. It's Day of Friendship. Yes, Paperback Book Day. Okay, Mr. Techno Thriller, how's the paperbacks going? And it's Father-in-Law Day. And a couple of jokes about father-in-laws. Jeff Foxworthy says, my father-in-law gets up at 5 in the morning and watches the Discovery Channel. I don't know why there's a big rush to do this. And Dick Clark said, humor is always based on a modicum of truth. Have you ever heard a joke about a father-in-law? Well, the late Dick Clark, I think we just did. So let's go to our music and let's do our shout outs. And where's my maestro here? Here we go. Okay. I forgot to hold up the mug yesterday for the shout outs. Amos and Jake, my grandpuppies, love you. Charles Brakefield, Enigma author, working on another story. Wow. Go find his techno thrillers. Teresa G and the Graduates, hugs and kisses, my family. Jerry Meyer, thanks for your support of my shows. You're a wonderful writer, really smart lady. Mary Nunley, smart as can be. Thank you for being my friend. Cinco de Mayo, Pat. Love exchanging the Wordle and other puzzles with you at night. And the New York Times Mini. Wow, 44 seconds. That's amazing. Kathy M., my neighbor. Sheila V., special shout out to you and Joe. I said hi to Joe yesterday. We had a nice chat. Karen G. Gibson in Hawaii. Deborah Mallow, Spreading Sunshine. Kathy and Jennifer Davis in New York. I'm back to the old music. Jan Burrell and her grandson Arthur looking good. Carol O at the beach. Paul J. Mila diving. And Brad Borkin in London thinking about the Antarctic. I'm Bonnie D. See you tomorrow.